Brought to you. Pharo'sLounge.com. And my lungs. Ah, we had a lot of fun last class. Last class kicked ass. I love those 2 pages. Let's reread them and start the next class. We've got 10 pages to go in our story. We're winding it up. Our sequel to the 4-volume AracKnight is going to be the 4-volume AracKnight Returns. The goal was 5, but we're wrapping shit up nicely. Although you never know. Some shit might happen. But the way I'm feeling like we're ending it right here. Page 13. Cutting through the aftermath clouds of carnage from the explosion, we see the real Spider-Man and Nick Fury emerge. Spider-Man swings in on his web while we see Nick Fury strapped with an old-school badass-looking James Bond-style jetpack as they begin to make their descent into Venusville. Stark! I've got the Vulture. Enjoy the caves, boys. We see that cool downward speed and darkness-induced roller coaster drop shot as Spider-Man and Nick Fury glide through the entrance to Venusville and down the deep, dark chasm towards the Red Skull. Red Skull taunts them and calls to his soldiers as they make their descent. Switch to sonar, kid. Already built in, Colonel. How delightful! My fellow citizens, rejoice! For the heroes of the American Empire have come to unburden you from what has been. Let us give them a proper welcome. As they make their dark plummet into the valley of Venusville, we see the whole dark cave and tunnel lit up by blasts of fire, as all the hitmen open fire on... All the hitmen... All the hitmen open fire on Nick Fury and Spider-Man. Spider-Man creates a makeshift glider that helps slow his descent and pivot through the hail of blast of fire. Fury evades the blasters with maneuvers from his jetpack. Open fire! On my burning heart, I've never been lucky in love. All right. Switch the glider, kid. Time to test out those gauntlets. In a cool splash shot, we see Spider-Man as he is rapidly descending into a hornet's nest of hitmen crack his gauntlets together like a kung fu master, or Ryu from Street Fighter, summoning a fireball from their chest and chi. And they're his. You're evolving, little spider. You are coming here to kill me. You will be the perfect apprentice. Continuing from the previous shot, we see the huge energized ball of webbing being created, exactly like Ryu or Liu Kang summoning a chi of fire from their heart and chest. SFX. The doctor was always a liar. He wanted to bring you both down here and tell you I was dead and ambush you like a coward. But I knew what you two were capable of. I chose not to share this probability with him because he gave me what I needed. Spider-Man unleashes the ball of energized webbing which crashes down upon the hornet's nest of hitmen. You, Peter Parker, you were always a prize. You were always a prize. Now sanction Fury and take your place by my side. The web bomb goes off perfectly, sending the gang of hitmen into a network of web traps and trouble. They are out of commission. Very well, gentlemen. I'll be waiting for you. Page 14. We cut to the exterior of the sky over Venusville, where we see the Vulture swooping down to assess the aftermath of the explosion. Caption across the panel reads, Meanwhile, after the Vulture returns from his patrol... Meanwhile, after the Vulture returns from his patrol... In a somber shot, the Vulture lands in the blast zone, where he is surrounded by busted glass, tank and life model decoy parts, and most importantly, the decaying and deteriorating brain matter that was once Dr. O. My brothers, I have failed you. As the Vulture is about to kneel down in respect to his fallen comrades, he is blasted at. I swear to this, before we dine with Mephisto, I will kill every last... Turning to attack, he sees Tony Stark hovering above him, made up his silver makeshift Iron Man exoskeleton. The first Iron Man exoskeleton in our universe should be a Diesel Punk meets Transformers type marvel. Sleek and cool, but large and clunky. Take it easy, Toombs. Mephisto can wait. Tony Stark, still alive. Aren't you the Iron Man? Aren't you the Iron Man? That's not bad. Can I use it? You know, when I started out as a farmer, many said I was, well, I I should have had your life. It's not too late, Adrian. Close up on the bitter and defeated look on the face of Adrian Toombs. Like he's known, like he knows, like he's knows, like he knows. Like he knows it's over. As he clutches one last chunk of sand as it withers through his fingers. It is. With nothing to live for, the Vulture quickly spears an Iron Man and sends them both airborne. Close up of Iron Man and Vulture about to face off in a game of chicken as they glide up into the sky at a rapid descent. Is this your endgame, Vulture? Going out in a blaze of gory? Why not, Stark? How about an old Helltown classic? A game of chicken. We start to pan out as we see them flying higher into the sky, getting closer to the edge of space and the atmosphere. I've got a satellite 5 miles up. I'm game if you are. That's how he left it. I like how he left it. So now we're going to go back down to Venusville into the pit. I'm going to have ourselves a fucking Darth Maul, fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi, Qui-Gon fight. I'm going to give Red Skull like a fucking gamma, like double blade lightsaber kind of thing. Yes, sir. Gamma radiation. The secrets of gamma manipulation. Dr. O's problem is he spends too much time wanting to be the general and not enough time being a soldier. That's cheesy. He's done talking about Dr. O. Dr. O's dead. We ain't talking about him no more. Spider-Man has killed Kraven. He's killed Chameleon. Now he's killed Dr. O. Nick Fury has killed Sandman. We're going to have Iron Man take out the Vulture. So we've almost eliminated the Sinister Six. And the only thing left is Mysterio and Electro, which we can save for another story. We've got artifacts. We've introduced 6 artifacts into our Marvel universe. We're world building 6 artifacts. If we do a sequel, threequel, we make this a trilogy. Let's finish the fucking thing first. I hate when you pre-plan. We could spend the remaining pages cross-pollinating for our future stories. But I don't want it to be a fucking commercial. That's at the end. We must complete the story first, which brings us back into the mining pit. Darth Maul final fight with Red Skull versus Spider-Man and Nick Fury. We'll first blast through some hitmen on the way towards the Red Skull when we first come at them through stealth and then attack with a vehicle or gamma lightsaber, like Maul, and then when it fails, we'll try to maul them with a drill tank, and that will be his doom. Sandman and Vulture survive? Absolutely not. We'll battle it out with Red Skull. In the end, Red Skull will plummet to his probable doom, but we will show him recovering and finding the lost city of Asgard. Maybe, maybe not. We need something with Norman Osborn who could end up in a refugee camp with Bruce Banner, connecting them for a next story. Vulture will go after Iron Man, and they will battle in the sky, which we're doing right now. Sandman will be the only survivor. You know what? Not yet. I don't worry about him yet. I think we gave him a pretty goddamn good death. But again, if we got the space, we could show maybe him surviving. Gamma Rock deliveries at one of the night spots. Someone giving orders to Felicia Hardy, who is a rogue angel defected from S.H.I.E.L.D. She's given the assignment to seducing and turning Peter Parker. Catch up Gamma Rock deliveries. Well, we know that. We're doing that. One of the delivery spots. We already definitely want to introduce Kingpin as one of the next villains. That is an absolute. He's at the Disney Moon, which Peter's with Jennifer Kale, so I like that shit. The Disney Moon will have an alien exhibit on display. We'll show Nikki and Martin X. That's fucking cool. We're gonna show Nikki and Martin X, like almost like museum displays. See Martin X, the man from Mars. Nikki, the beauty of the princess, the mistress of Mercury. Oh, I like that. The mistress of Mercury. Martin X, the prince of Pluto. So we know what we're doing afterwards, but we got to get to these notes. You know I love notes. I love notes for the future spokes. We got to get to this Darth Maul fight. That's what we're trying to build right here. At 15 and 16, our Darth Maul fight. All right. Let's do this shit. I'm going to put my feet in the massager. One of the perks of being a rider? Foot massage machine. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. I've got another light setting right now. Then we go to the heavy shit. Darth Maul. Okay, so we have Iron Man and Vulture in the sky. They're not finished yet. We haven't done the dev. We just have them heading up to the fucking towards the satellite playing chicken. I like that. So I don't just get boring punching back and forth in the sky. So they're playing chicken. They're heading for fucking space. All right. All right. Let's set up our first page here. Let's get rid of this fucking annoying wire. Attach to me microphone. Why is this all of a sudden a pain in my ass? Okay, let's go. All right. Class number 8, pages 15 and 16. I was trained to fight in the jungle, in the jungles of Germania, in the wilderness of Germania. The cask of Amir lies in the lost city of Asgard. Have you ever wanted to be immortal, Peter? No, I'm good with getting old. Something like that. We see an overview of the greenhouse and private chambers and private subterranean in chambers of Red Skull. Caption across the page reads, across the panel reads. Meanwhile, back in the catacombs of Venusville. Meanwhile, back in the catacombs of Venusville. Spider-Man and Nick Fury enter the greenhouse. Red Skull continues to taunt them over the speakers. Let's lay out the page. He emerges in between them, weaving what looks like he emerges in between them, weaving what looks like a gamma-induced weapon. He emerges in between them, weaving what looks like a gamma-induced weapon in a whirlwind motion as Spider-Man and Nick Fury both take evasive action. In a perfect Darth Maul pose, Red Skull ignites his double-ended gamma lightsaber, which shoots a bright green laser sword, laser blade out of each end. He'll be explaining what Dr. O helped do. Nick Fury. What would Nick Fury have? What would Nick Fury's weapon be? Spider-Man whips up a pair of web bolos. Spider-Man whips up a pair of web bolos to swing at Red Skull. Nick Fury draws a holographic blade and shield. Nick Fury draws out a holographic blade and shield as his jetpack detaches. So we wanted to detach. Yeah, detaches from his back. Okay. Red Skull leaps at them with his double blade, with his double gamma blade, with his double gamma saber swinging. SFX of all the weapons igniting and swinging into motion like a good old-fashioned Star Wars like brawl. We get a cool reminiscent shot from Phantom Menace as Red Skull is engaged in saber combat with both Spider-Man and Nick Fury. His gamma blade easily cuts through Spider-Man's webbed weapons and short circuits Nick Fury's holographic weapons. SFX of The webs being sliced by the gamma blades, and the holographic shield, short circuiting. So that's a great fucking page right there. Now we just need some goddamn dialogue. We need some dialogue. Let's move the notes to the next page. Just do that now before we forget them. Coming your way, yay, yay, yay. Mm-hmm. Oh, goddamn, don't do that. What just happened? Good. See, this is what happens. 100 miles and running. Until we get into the problems. All right, we'll get to 16 next. Let's get this doing. Let's get the dialogue here, and then this page is done. This page is fucking done. Let's get through some comic books. What time of year is it? It's Thanksgiving time, 1979. My 2-year-old ass hanging out with my grandpa. He takes me to the comic book store on the way home from the movies, and I pick up all my favorite Spider-Man titles. The Amazing Spider-Man number 198. Spider-Man has been brutally beaten by the Kingpin and is too weak to lick his wounds. After a stint at the hospital, he remains masked. Spider-Man continues to convalesce at the Restwell retirement home. Another problem on top of a broken bones. Restwell chief of medicine is none other than Mysterio. Spider-Man falls victim to mind games, while J. Jonah Jameson loses his bloody goddamn mind. Then we also get our new issue of Marvel fucking team up. Ugh. Did the Black Panther just kidnap an American citizen? Oh, God, who cares? I hate this fucking titles. Spectacular Spider-Man 36. You know how I feel. I hate this title. We literally blow through this just to blow through Spider-Man history. I hate this fucking title. But we don't ignore it because every now and then we might catch something. You never fucking know. But here's what I do know. I hate this fucking title. And we add a little bonus because we want to start collecting a new series. We say, Grandpa, can I get a fourth comic book? Come on, how fun is that Nick Fury fucking series? So Grandpa gets me a fresh title, Strange Tales. The Imperial Hydra revealed. Who is Hydra's head of terror, and what he will do when the Betatron bomb is activated. Agent G makes a full defection to S.H.I.E.L.D., while Tony Stark saves the day. All the lords and ladies of the mystical realm watch Doctor Strange duel Dormammu. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. All right. The end of Hydra. All right. The blonde is helping out. She wants her some Nick Fury. Thanks for warning, lady. All we got to do is stop breathing for a couple hours. All right. Lady Hydra's going to help out. She gets shot by the fucking thing. Again, she's blacking out. She failed. Nick Fury's jumping on top of the thing. We're definitely going to have a fight scene here with a drill tank, with one of those drill tanks. When they think they got the Red Skull done, he'll get away. He'll slice at them like a knight. Faster, faster. We got troops fighting troops. The shield guys are fighting. They're walking with the big group shooter. They're shooting at Hydra. Apparently, this is the end of Hydra. Hydra's getting wiped out in this fucking comic book right now. Until they're brought back, I guess, later on. Shields received a top load in Shields' amazing jet-powered Porsche 904. Holy shit, look at that thing. Seems like only yesterday that Fury drove in this car when he was brought to the helicarrier for the first time. Sorry, Mr. Stark, didn't mean to write him off so soon. You really think that brainosaur contraption can pull off Hydra's Betatron bomb? I'm aware. So we got Stark here. They're all together. Look at this, all this great tech equipment. You love the scale of drawing here. It's just big machines and fucking dudes who run them. And flying fucking big giant flying shit like an Empire City. This by dissipating the shock recoil through a lower air chamber, the carrier remains perfectly stable and vibrationless. The helicarrier. And Fury cracks their heads together. Punch another guy in the head. Double arm axe handle. Milk it to the fudge. Hail Hydra. Prepare for battle plan. Apache. Everybody's getting. Oh shit! They're killing all the shield agents. Or they gassed them, or they killed them. Knock off the speeches and learn on them triggers. These tigers ain't here to beg us a cake. I hear you talking, Colonel. You mean Operation Last Resort? Silence! You think I'm not aware of that? Oh, I don't want him to lose his dog. That is, I can't get over the fact that that's the fucking thing in the S.H.I.E.L.D. comic book. That's the thing that Tony Stark has in his office. The Brainosaur. So now I so love that they fucking put that in there. All right, so Tony Stark is flying in fucking space, man. As the Imperial Hydra prepares for his most momentous decision, Tony Stark guides his fantastic Brainosaur into the same orbit as Hydra's dreaded Betatron bomb. The moment is here. Everything depends upon achieving a flawless rendezvous. I had to pilot this missile myself. There wasn't enough time to instruct anyone else in its complex operation. Now everything depends upon the accuracy of the retro rocket blasts. The slightest miscalculation could set off the bomb. I've only got enough fuel for one attempt. If I overshoot the mark, I'll go hurtling off into space forever. And if I misjudge the force of impact, the lives of millions on Earth below will be forfeit. But it must be done. Mankind cannot live under the heel of Hydra. In the name of S.H.I.E.L.D., in the name of universal freedom, I cannot fail. Wow, this is cool. This really adds a layer of like Tony Stark's mystique. And again, I'm seeing these for the first time. Or I just don't fucking remember. Hydra's ultimatum is now an empty threat. Therefore, as acting chairman, in the absence of Colonel Nick Fury, I order the immediate arrest of all Hydra emissaries and agents who have dared call upon the capitulation of the nations of the Earth. Oh, this is 65 when they're doing this. This is LBJ. How many kids did you kill today? Colonel, if you find my father, what will you do? Clam up, dum-dum. All right, they shoot all the Hydra agents. As Fury and his men pour into Hydra headquarters, a lone figure slowly mounts the secret stairway leading into the offices of Imperial Industries International. When humble Arnold Brown donned his padded hood and his thick-shouldered shoes, he became a giant, a man whose word was law. I had no friends, no life other than Hydra. Only my daughter mattered to me. And now, in order to destroy Fury, I must doom her also. Once I press the destruct button, I shall have lost everything, and yet press it I must. Oh, fuck off. Really, next issue? All right, let's enjoy, as always, before we start our class, some delicious Steve Ditko 1960s era art. That's right, it's a good time. Play some good music and enjoy the nightmare realms. Doctor Strange is floating in space with the Ancient One. Everyone's coming through. You got cool masks and you got cool shit. We're not bringing in this dark shit into our Spider-Man universe just yet. We may bring it in next one, or if there's a quadrology. I feel like you can stop doing the monthlies. And you make graphic novel releases like events, like Harry Potter book releases, you know? cosplay and trivia and appearances and live readings and AI videos and digital videos. So now Doctor Strange is going to fight Dormammu in a little boomerang fucking fight. Everyone's going to watch and enjoy. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. No one can overcome Dormammu. This bitch Clea has been trapped in a fucking closet for about fucking 6 months now. He flips Dormammu over, smashes him down. He wins, hits the RKO. I guess not. I guess he fucking gave him the RKO out of nowhere. Oh, somebody cheated. Oh, that sucks. The Ancient One cheated? I guess we'll find out next class, huh? Operation Brain Blast. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. The strangest, most spectacular super menace ever to threaten Nick Fury and his agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So wait, they said that was the end of Hydra, but I guess he's got to press a button and kill his daughter and kill everybody. And whether he can do it or not, we'll find out. Did we get anything out of that issue to use besides enjoying the visuals? Let's see what we got. See an overview of the greenhouse and private sub. Meanwhile, back in the catacombs of Venusville, Spider-Man and Nick Fury enter the greenhouse. Red Skull continues to taunt them over the speakers. Welcome to my jungle. Welcome to my jungle, gentlemen. I was trained. Welcome to my jungle, gentlemen. This was the type of utopia. This was the type of utopia I imagined for the rest of the planet. You don't realize how much we have in common. Why don't you come out? Why don't you come on out in person and we can compare notes and we can compare into we can share. Why don't you show yourself? This was the type of utopia I imagined for the rest of the planet. You don't realize how much we have in common. Why don't you show yourself? Why don't you show yourself and we can compare notes and we can compare resumes? Why don't you show yourself and we can compare resumes? Why don't you show yourself and we can compare resumes? With pleasure. He emerges in between them, weaving what looks like a gamma-induced weapon in a whirlwind motion. Take evasive action. SFX of Red Skull cutting in between them. With pleasure. In a perfect Darth Maul pose, Red Skull ignites his double-ended gamma lightsaber, which shoots a bright green laser blade out of each end. SFX of the gamma saber igniting. The Doctor. The good Doctor Dr. Octavian. Dr. Octavian found the path. I am at Hades' doorstep. Dr. Octavian found the path. I am at Hades' doorstep. You cannot and will not disrupt destiny. The Third Reich will reign across this planet. For the next 1,000 years. For the next 1,000 years. And I shall see its rise and its dawn. It's all about immortality. Dr. Octavian found the path. I am at Hades' doorstep. You cannot and will not disrupt destiny. The Third Reich. Should I say the third or should I say the fourth? The Fourth Reich. The Fourth Reich will reign across this planet for the next 1,000 years, and I shall see its rise with my horsemen, and its dawn, and I shall see its rise along with my horsemen, and I shall see its rise along with my horsemen, and I shall see its dawn. At my chosen leisure. At my chosen leisure. It's basically saying, I'm going to fucking start this crazy shit for the next 1,000 years. I'm going to be there day one. And when I decide when it's over, then I'll say, fuck it, I'm done. Dr. Octavian found the path. I am at Hades' doorstep. You cannot and will not disrupt destiny. The Fourth Reich will reign across this planet for the next 1,000 years, and I shall see its rise, along with my horsemen, and I shall see its dawn at my chosen leisure. Spider-Man whips up a pair of web bolos to swing at Red Skull. Nick Fury draws out a holographic blade and shield as his jetpack detaches from his back. Or should the jetpack form? Nah, fuck that. Red Skull leaps at them with his double Gamma Saber swinging. SFX of all the weapons igniting and swinging into motion like a good old-fashioned Star Wars brawl. All right. Whips up a pair of web bolos to swing at the Red Skull. Nick Fury. Okay, so that's them getting armed. We get a cool reminiscent shot from the Phantom Menace as Red Skull is engaged in saber combat with both Spider-Man and Nick Fury. His Gamma Blades easily cuts through Spider-Man's web weapons and short circuits Nick Fury's holographic weapons. SFX, their fighting destroys all of the vegetation surrounding them, burning down Red Skull's precious utopia while they fight. Yeah, I like that. But do I need maybe a line or two here? Not filler. You need something good. There'd be some good action, some good SFX. I feel like we need maybe a line or two. So let's mine a comic book. Let's mine the next Amazing Spider-Man. and see if we can finish out page 15. The idea is get some combat going on that page, start the combat, get some ups and downs. Have Skull get the advantage, then he gets away. And they can have him cornered, and he can blow the glass. I don't want the plants coming alive. That's way too cliched. He's not fucking Poison Ivy. All right, let's do this. Give me 2 more lines to finish out that fucking page. Come on, Mysterio. Mysterio is deadlier by the dozen. I'm gonna try and do my heels on this one. I promise now I get this fucking hip dysplasia here. Kingpin is gone. Beat the shit out of him. Left with Vanessa. Oh yeah, I remember how much I hated that issue. Was that they just beat the shit out of Spider-Man, leave him for dead. And Vanessa says, "Come on, let's go. It's 24 hours is up." He's like, "Really? All right, I can kill him right now." She's like, "Nope. You made a decision. I made you make a choice." As he's going to the hospital, I just haven't been a big fan of this particular run right now. Problem is we're 100 fucking issues away from Todd McFarlane. And it's like you just really, really wish Todd McFarlane would just arrive already. This is 198. Todd McFarlane arrives on issue 298. All right, Spider-Man's having hallucinations, obviously caused by Mysterio. Mysterio and Electro are the 2 members of the Sinister Six we have not featured yet. We've shown their deaths. We've alluded to them here and there. We got the stupid burglar who's just been sitting around for issue after fucking issue. Snakes on a fucking plane. Is this guy gonna fucking reveal himself? Yes, we know this guy is Mysterio. Danny Burkhardt, I am. Isn't a Connie who doesn't know you. Good to have you as my cellmate. Are all those stories about you true? Your powers, I mean? So, of course, he's Mysterio. I served my purpose. I was certified dead and someone else supposedly replaced me. Therefore, I was free to do as I pleased. Big money is not to be made in your splashy crimes. Understand the nursing home scam. The semi-wealthy come here for recuperation through certain tricks. Their wealth and property is signed over to yours truly. That's so fucked up. Oh, wow, he fucking chloroforms the fucking burglar. Is he going to feed the burglar to Spider-Man? We finally see the depth of the man who killed Uncle Ben. But Uncle Ben's alive in our universe, so we're all good for that. All right, so Spider-Man's at the old people's home. They're all attacking him. Aunt May's attacking him. Dr. Reinhardt's attacking him. Spider-Man's got to come to and realize that fucking Mysterio's fucking with him. He's going to beat the shit out of the old fucking people. Are we getting anything out of this besides him getting attacked by a fucking tiger? J. Jonah Jameson's pissed off. The love of his life, Marla Madison's here. He killed my son. Jonah, you need to get away from here. You need a vacation. Vacations are for simps and weaklings. J. Jonah Jameson doesn't need anything. Obviously, there's a cone of negativity. You're dead wrong, Cahill. Profits are soaring. Revenue is up. Jameson's the best publisher the Bugle's ever had. They want to fire J. Jonah Jameson. He passes out. I guess he has a heart attack. Spider-Man caused him to have a nervous breakdown, finally. That was it. Issue 198 was the one where J. Jonah Jameson has the nervous breakdown. So this is Mysterio. The problem is all the cool shit they've done with Mysterio in that Jake Gyllenhaal in the movie when he fought Mysterio was either No Way Home or Homecoming. So until I figure out how to bring something new to Mysterio, I can't really use them. But we can enjoy the stories, the walk through time. It's always usually the same thing. Mysterio gets him in a cool hallucination fucking thing, beats the shit out of him a little bit. Spider-Man figures out it's a hallucination, figures out where the totem is, like in Leonardo DiCaprio's Inception, and then beats the living shit out of him. We have another issue of Mysterio. Oh, God, yes, we do. It's $1.99. It's still going to be Mysterio. Mysterio, another name for madness. All right. Spider-Man and the Black Panther. Did the Black Panther just kidnap an American citizen? Spider-Man needs to investigate. Did you say masturbate? No, I said investigate. All right. Spider-Man whips up a pair of web bolos to swing at Red Skull. Nick Fury draws out a holographic blade and shield as his jetpack detaches from his back. Red Skull leaps it down with his double gamma saber swinging. And I shall see its dawn as my chosen leisure. You gotta have that line at the end when he falls down the fucking chasm or something. Like, give my regards to Asgard, asshole. Asshole. Give my regards to Asgard, asshole. Like, I need that line. If we defeat him here on 16, if he's going down that fucking hill there, Red Skull leaps at them with his double gamma saber swinging. Would he say something here? I feel like he says something. Dr. Octavian found the path. I am at Hades' doorstep. You cannot and will not disrupt destiny. The Fourth Reich will reign across this planet for the next 1,000 years, and I shall see its rise, along with my horsemen, and I shall see its dawn at my chosen leisure. He leaps at them. My offer stands, Spider-Man, all the way up until I am forced to kill you. All the way up until I am forced to kill you. My offer stands, Spider-Man. All the way up until I am forced to kill you. Strike down Fury. Strike down Fury. And we shall conquer Asgard together. We shall conquer Asgard together. Nah, not Asgard. Let's say conquer Asgard. And we shall claim. Strike down Fury. And we shall rule this. And we can and we can rebuild. And we can rebuild the Sinister Six in our image. Strike down Fury. And we can rebuild the Sinister Six in our image. You give me all the hard jobs. You give me all the hard jobs, huh? You give me all the hard jobs. You give me all the hard jobs. My offer stands, Spider-Man, all the way up until I'm forced to kill you. Strike down Fury, and we can rebuild the Sinister Six in our own image. And we can rebuild the Sinister Six in our old image. You give me all the hard jobs. Strike down Fury, and we can rebuild the Sinister Six in our own image. I mean, what's the line there? And we could rebuild the Sinister Six in our own image. I like that, but what's Spider-Man's wise ass retort? Really? Really? You give me all the hard jobs. Really? You give me all the hard jobs. We get a cool reminiscent of the from Phantom Menace as Red Skull is engaged. See, I don't know if we need lines there. His Gamma Blade easily cuts through Spider-Man's webbed weapons and short circuits Nick Fury's holographic weapons. Their fighting destroys all of the vegetation surrounding them, burning down Red Skull's precious utopia while they fight. SFX of the webs being sliced by the gamma blades and the holographic shield short circuiting. SFX of the vegetation being destroyed and scorched. All right. Really? You give me all the hard jobs. Boom, boom. All right. No lines here. They're fighting. They shouldn't be able to talk. That should be an intense. We get a cool reminiscence as engaged in an intense saber combat with both Spider-Man and Nick Fury. Yes. Like they are Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Fighting Darth Maul. There you go. Notes for the artist. That's it. That's all you need there. That's intense fighting scene. Lots of SFX popping around. Sound effects, special effects. So let's get to page 16. Now, we're not going to transition back to Stark and Vulture. I want to stay on this lightsaber fight. Red Skull should steal the jetpack and take off. I like that. Skull should get the jetpack and take off. He always was a thief. Go get him, kid. Get him, kid. I'll be right behind you. You disappoint me, Peter. Surely you can see the American Empire is evil. They destroyed themselves. Yeah, I like this. All right. For Spider-Man, before Spider-Man and Fury can recreate, before Spider-Man can web up another weapon, Red Skull hits him with the base of the blade, knocking him backwards. Let's lay out the page. Red Skull then turns and slices the blade across Fury's chest, cutting a bloody opening in the center of his skin suit. Fury grunts in agony, grunts in agony. SFX of the saber swinging and slicing. SFX of Fury grunting as he is sliced. Ugh. Slicing. Dude. As Spider-Man tends to Fury, Red Skull retreats and grabs Fury's jetpack. Fury pushes Spider-Man to go after Skull. Oh, wait, I want that. Red Skull takes off towards the roof, towards the glass roof of his greenhouse, and blasts a hole and uses his gamma blade to slice an opening in the roof. SFX of the breaking open of a hole in the roof with the edge of the gamma blade. Boom! Fury pushes Spider-Man to go after Red Skull. Spider-Man swings up and out of the greenhouse. That's the fucking page, man. Well, give or take. We might not lay out that complete way, but we'll see. Darth Maul, final fight, Red Skull, yes. Hitman towards Red Skull, combat through stealth and attack, then attack with a vehicle, yes. Red Skull attacks. And a stop. Jumped in the vehicle. Red Skull attacks with a vehicle. I want a good fucking slice. Before Spider-Man can web up another weapon, Red Skull hits him with the base of the blade, knocking him backwards. SFX of the hit. All right. Let's have him taunt him. I cannot thank you. I cannot thank you enough for this. How I've longed to test my mettle against the pair of fine. How I've longed to test my mettle against a pair of fine men. I cannot thank you enough for this. I have longed to test my mettle against a pair of fine men. Fury grunts in anger. Let's have him just taunt the shit out of him. Flawless victory. Flawless victory. Flawless victory. Let's do. That'll be panel 4. 5. 6. 7. Flawless victory. Flawless victory. As Red Skull goes for a death blow on a weakened and bloody Fury, Spider-Man snatches the gamma blade. I like that. Okay, as Red Skull goes for a death blow on a weakened and bloody Nick Fury, Spider-Man snatches the gamma blade with a huge with a thick netting of web. SFX of the web snatching. Flawless victory. Goodbye. Well, why would he go for the death blow if Spider-Man's still there, though? He should kick Spider-Man like away or something. Before Spider-Man can web up another web, Web Skull hits him with the base of the blade, knocking him far backwards. Knocking him far backwards with a concentrated gamma blast. SFX of the hit and the impact on Spider-Man. Fury grunts in agony. Flawless victory. I still like that line. As Red Skull goes for a death blow on a weakened and bloody Nick Fury, Spider-Man smashes the gamma blade with a thick netting of web. No, he needs the blade to get the fuck out. Spider-Man snatches the gamma blade with a thick netting of web. No, okay. As Red Skull goes for the death blow on a weakened and bloody Nick Fury, Spider-Man hits the Red Skull in the face with a splash of web. No, I don't like it. Then it's in his face, and then he's got to get it. As Red Skull goes for a death blow on a weakened and bloody Nick Fury. That's where I am right now. That's where I am. SFX of what? I don't like the web snatching because he's got to get away. Red Skull goes, yeah, remember, so Red Skull's over there. He's just fucking blasted Spider-Man backwards. Like, he hits him with the base of the blade. Boosh, and like just fucking blasts at him. Like he's got a gamma weapon. He is fucking the two of them up. He just sliced Nick Fury with a fucking gamma blade. As Red Skull goes for a death blow on a weakened and bloody Nick Fury. What? Give me a callback. Give me something here. So he should say, I cannot thank you enough for this. How I've longed to test my mettle against a pair of fine men. As Red Skull goes for a death blow on a weakened bloody Nick Fury, Spider-Man goes to shoot a web blast at the skull. But nothing comes out because he was neutralized. But nothing comes out because he was neutralized by the gamma blast. Like kryptonite almost. SFX of Spider-Man shooting out an empty, fizzling shot. Shit. So he has to do it without his web powers. That's what I want. He's got to do it without his web powers right now. Shit. Shit. I'm out of webs? The gamma blast has neutralized you. Should he grab a fruit or would it be like too tacky? Shit, I'm out of webs. Shit. Why am I out of webs? The gamma blast has neutralized you. The gamma blast has neutralized you, young Parker. The gamma blast has neutralized you, young Parker. No, because I need him to swing out of there. Spider-Man's got to grab Fury's jetpack. That's what I need. Okay, that's how it changes. Okay, good. I want him without power right now. The gamma blast has neutralized you, young Parker. I guess you're back to being ordinary. The Gamma Blast has neutralized you, young Parker. I guess you're back to being ordinary. For now. Red Skull. The Gamma Blast has neutralized you, young Parker. I guess you're back to being ordinary. For now. As Red Skull raises up his blade. Now let's move the death blow here, so. As Red Skull taunts. Because remember, he's all fucked up, Nick Fury. He gets a chance to taunt him. As Red Skull taunts a weakened and bloody Nick Fury, Spider Man taunts and chokes. There we go. As Red Skull taunts and chokes a weakened and bloody Nick Fury, Spider Man goes to shoot a web blast in the skull. I like that. It's like fucking choking him. He's like, fuck you, motherfucker. As Red Skull taunts and chokes a weakened and bloody Nick Fury, Spider Man goes to shoot a web blast at the skull, but nothing comes out because he was neutralized by the Gamma Blast. Oh, I like this ending. SFX of Spider Man shooting out an empty, fizzling shot. Shit. Why am I out of webs? The Gamma Blast has neutralized you, young Parker. I guess you're back to being ordinary. For now. As Red Skull raises up his blade for a death blow. For a death blow to Nick Fury. To the downed Nick Fury. Cutting a large. Bloody opening the center of his skin suit. The Gamma Blast has neutralized you, young Parker. I guess you're back to being ordinary. For now. The Gamma Blast has neutralized you, young Parker. I guess you're back to being ordinary. For now. As Red Skull raises up his blade for a death blow to the downed Nick Fury, Spider Man makes one last leap of faith. Spider Man leaps off a rock. See, what am I doing here? All right, let's get another issue in here because I'm stuck. I like he's about to fucking slice Nick Fury in fucking half. He got a great shot on Nick Fury. It's my Qui-Gon shot. We're not going to kill Nick Fury, of course. We could. We really want some fucking impact here. We got to get him in the back of the tank. As Red Skull raises up his blade for a death blow to the downed Nick Fury, Spider-Man leaps off a rock. Spider-Man uses one last burst of strength leap off a rock and springboard off a tree. Grabbing what? Grabbing a large coconut. I just feel like it's stupid. No, I like it. Grabbing a large coconut. Reminiscent of when reminiscent. What reminiscent? Okay, reminiscent of when Roddy Piper smashed Jimmy Snuka over the head fiercely with a giant coconut. Show multiple versions of Spider-Man to capture the action and movement in the climactic battle shot. Oosh. Larouche. And Peter's going to say, let's move this down here. Peter will say, for now, the hell I am. I may not currently have the powers of a spider. I may not currently have the powers of a spider, but I am a master of science. But I am a master of science, a student of the world, and a huge fan of professional wrestling. Yes. The fuck I am. Yes, what the hell I am. This is my Spider-Man. He's going to say fuck. He's a New Yorker. The fuck I am, Skull. The fuck I am, Skull. I mean, I currently have the powers of a spider, but I am a master of but I am a master of science, a student of the world, an agent of Shield, and a huge fan of professional wrestling. Just in time to save Nick Fury from the assassin's blade, Gamma Blade. Red Skull is cracked across the face with the large coconut projectile. SFX of the coconut, of the large coconut, cracking into Red Skull's face so hard that it actually cracks his skull. Spider-Man launches it with such power and motivation that it actually cracks the skull of the Red Skull upon impact, knocking him backwards and freeing him from Nick Fury's helpless body. I am a master of science, a student of the world, an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and a huge fan of professional wrestling, and a huge fan of professional wrestling. Red Skull escapes the greenhouse while Spider-Man tends to Nick Fury. Spider-Man straps on Nick Fury's jetpack and takes off. Takes straps on Nick Fury's jetpack. Great action shot as Spider-Man blasts over the roof of the greenhouse to go after Red Skull. All right, then when we come back here, we would transition back to a Vulture and Iron Man finishing things up, and then you finish things up with Peter and Red Skull. You get death of Vulture, and you get the defeat of the Red Skull. I'm not sure about the death yet, but definitely the defeat. All right, so we need to dialogue these three last panels, and we are done. We are fucking done. I want to keep going. I swear to God, I want to finish this one because I'm really enjoying the end of this fucking story. And I want to really cross pollinate for the next one. I'm going to make a fucking trilogy at some point. We're going to take a break. We got to do a shitload of work, though, first. I want to finish this first this weekend. And I can do all my boring, busy work. Make everybody wait. Wait, motherfuckers, wait. So we got some great notes. I love when we get the notes for later. So that's on 17. So let's finish this. I don't need lines to that. He's gonna crack him over the head with the coconut. You don't need lines there. Red Skull escapes the greenhouse while Spider-Man tends to Nick Fury. Red Skull escapes the greenhouse while Spider-Man tends to Nick Fury. Stay with me, boss. Never mind that crap now. Never mind that crap now. Go after that bastard. Finish the job. I can't leave you here to die. I can't leave you here to die. Then I'll stick around till you get back. Then I'll stick around till you get back. Then I'll stick around and get till you get back. In the meantime, pull out my injection kit. Pull out my injection shot. Before I die of shock. I can't leave you here to die. Then I'll stick around till you get back. In the meantime, pull out my injection shot. Before I die of shock. Before I pass out from shock. In the meantime, pull up my injection shot. Should I have him say that there? I don't like that. That's way too cheesy. Pull out my injection shot. When we come back, he'll have given himself the injection shot. Then I'll stick around till you get back. Deal? Then I'll stick around till you get back. Deal? That gamma blast wiped my powers. That gamma blast wiped my powers. I'm not sure for how long. He's an old man. Whose time is up. Take my jetpack. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't leave. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. He's an old man whose time is up. Take my jetpack. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. I can't leave you here to die. Then I'll stick around till you get back. Deal? A gamma blast wiped my powers. I'm not sure for how long. He's an old man whose time is up. He's an old man whose time is up. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. Nah, I don't like that line. It's cheesy. That gamma blast wiped my powers. I'm not sure for how long. I don't like he's an old man whose time is up. You're more than webs. You're more than webs and widgets, kid. You're more than webs and widgets, kid. You're more than webs and widgets, kid. But I don't have enough blood. I don't have enough blood for a speech. That's what I like. You're more than webs and widgets, kid. But I don't have enough speech. I don't have enough blood for a speech. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. It's like Nick Fury's not gonna fucking sugarcoat it. I can't leave you here to die. Then I'll stick around till you get back. Deal? That gamma blast wiped my powers. I'm not sure for how long. You're more than webs and widgets, kid. But I don't have enough blood. But I don't. Oh no, I don't enough. But I don't have enough blood for a speech. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. I don't need to show him strapping on the jetpack, right? We don't need to show him strapping on the fucking jetpack. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. Never mind that crap now. Let's get the whole scene here. Stay with me, boss. Never mind that crap now. Go after that bastard. Finish the job. I can't leave you here to die. Then I'll stick around till you get back. Deal? That gamma blast wiped my powers. I'm not sure for how long. You're more than webs and widgets, kid. I don't like webs and widgets. You're more than webs, kid. I say right there, you're more than webs, kid. I don't have enough blood for a speech. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. That's an order. Great action shot of as Spider-Man. Great action shot as Spider-Man blasts over the roof of the greenhouse to go after the Red Skull. That's how we want to end it. SFX of the jetpack blasting off. Jetpack thrusters blasting off. We just get one line in here, we're done. So let's mine these last two comic books. You know, I just really want to go through Amazing Spider-Man at this point. But again, we're riding through Spider-Man history, and you never know what we can get to cross-pollinate the rest of the story. Because remember, we still have 8 pages to go. So we need all the help we can get. We got the Black Panther chilling there, some stupid asshole fucking mayor. This guy's on the scene. Black Panther's gonna fuck shit up. Peter Parker's there to stop him. He gets punched in the face by the Black Panther. I'm shocked. It must be the Black Panther. Must be brainwashed, right? Are we doing another goddamn brainwash fucking story? Or is it a serious thing about Black Panther having to take somebody out? Let us go through the panels and find out as we try to mine one last goddamn page. We haven't brought really Wakanda into our universe yet, so that's fine. He's talking to his people. Wakanda's a nation. Spider-Man's like, I ain't fucking around. He's like, why the hell did you punch Peter Parker in the face? He's my boy. I'm going to kick you in the face. And he says, I'm going to kick you in the face. I'm going to shoot these guys into some fucking webs. Black Panther kicks his ass. Outside of emotions, what do you think you're doing? This is a foreign embassy. Blast your emotions. Hellraiser. Maybe the State Department wants to mollycoddle foreign terrorists. Oh, good God. Who is this guy? Is this Claw? Hellraiser. I've never fucking heard of Hellraiser. Oh, good God. You wearing that stupid outfit? He looks like a wrestler, actually, though. So I kind of like that. He looks like the Ultimate Warrior before he puts the makeup on. I am Hellraiser. Black Panther. We got to get some obscure matchups here. So Spider-Man's going to fight the Hellraiser. Hellraiser's not going to do shit. He's going to glob up and globe up, and then Black Panther's going to punch him in the fucking face. This guy's trying to get $100 million. I'll accept a certified check, Agoff, of $500 million. God damn. Some program, sir. The Agar plan has failed. He's been arrested. Agar's a good man. He'll keep our name out of it. He'll need a pension when he gets out of prison. We needn't worry about headlines like multinational oil corporation undermines African nation. And this plan to discredit Wakanda? That? We didn't expect to get their vibranium this time anyway. It's enough that they still don't have their tungsten. Who gives a shit? Roxxon Corporation. God, I hate this fucking title. I really hate fucking I don't hate Team Up as much as I hate Spectacular, because at least Team Up gets a few sexy artists in there and they draw some sexy chicks. So next time, next class, it'll be Spider-Man teaming up with Sue Storm. Sue Stormborn. Now let's get through this piece of shit. All we need is one line. For Spider-Man blasting off on that fucking jetpack, and this fucking class is over. As Spider-Man fights the fucking swarm. Again, we have this in here just to enjoy the history of Spider-Man traveling through the 70s and enjoying the old school art because the stories are fucking terrible. The characters are terrible. Spider-Man did not need 3 fucking titles. This is what we learned by writing through history, was that they didn't need to bilk the fucking people for 3 titles. You could have had 3 creative teams telling 3 different stories from the same Spider-Man universe in one cool magazine and got a lot more money back on the advertisements and fucking publication numbers. But instead, you run these fucking shitty, stupid fucking titles, try to make the kids have to spend 3 fucking times instead of reading the other characters. And who the hell is this? Wow, Deborah. I heard that thunk all the way out to the corridor. Ugh, just all these stupid characters. Oh, she's hot. Deb Whitman. Teaching assistants. Oh, this is Peter and his first job. There you go. He's meeting all the fucking people. Everybody's having a good time. Teaching assistants. Good old-fashioned job. His dad's an important politician somewhere upstate. I'm glad you're finally here sharing the office with him as being vacationing in a morgue. He's kind of a prick, the kid, huh? What in the blazes? Hopkins, blast you. Leave me alone, I'm warning you. All right, so they're bullying this fucking kid. Marcy Kane, right? We have White Dragon. The Dragon Gangs from Hong Kong. He fought Spider-Man a long time ago. Nobody gives a shit because it's terrible. Oh, I hate Spectacular Spider-Man. This is basically them trying to show Peter's college life. Where's the curvaceous Marcy Kane this morning? Dr. Sloan, what's Dr. Sloan working on? Oh, they're working on some fucking skeletons. Expatriate Nazi Fritz von Meyer. Unusual meteoric bombardment in the area. The high levels of radioactivity mutated this colony of killer bees, increasing their natural viciousness while endowing them with a collective intelligence. If I can control them, oh, fuck you. Really, the swarm? Fuck you. Fuck the fucking swarm. I would never ignore it. The Champions, that was the Los Angeles-based team because they were sick of the New York-based team. This is just, ooh, yay, Spider-Man in the cafeteria. Hanging out with fucking Dr. Kirk Connors, fucking lizard. Some chick is stung with bees. There's bees. This is literally a comic book where Spider-Man's fighting fucking bees. Oh, fuck your mother. Just fuck you. Fuck the swarm. Fuck Spectacular fucking Spider-Man. I hate Spectacular Spider-Man is the worst fucking title. He's fighting the swarm. And not only does he fighting the swarm in this issue, they're giving the swarm a second fucking issue. I'd rather read Machine Man. Oh, should Tony Stark look like Machine Man? Jesus fucking Christ, the Hive. Into the Hive. He's fighting the swarm. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Just. Ah! All right. One line. Do we have this? We have one line in this. We got it. I don't want to read any more Spectacular fucking Spider-Man. Great action shot as Spider-Man blasts over the roof of the greenhouse to go after the Red Skull. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. That's an order. You're more than Webb's kid. Nick Fury can just basically yell. That's an order. Make sure. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. You know what? Let's move that line over here. You're more than Webb's kid. But I'm. I don't have enough blood for a speech. But I don't have enough blood for a speech. Take my jetpack. Take my jetpack. Make sure he doesn't walk out of here. That's an order. Boom. Done. Ladies and gentlemen, part 8 is done. Pages 15 and 16 are done. As a matter of fact, let's set these up for next time so we don't have to do it when we start the class. Yeah. There we go. There's a little smart thing we can do. No, because no, fuck it, just do it. Just fucking do it. Class is dismissed. You don't have to watch me do this if you don't want to. Like I always say. Ugh, why? Why would you slow me up here? May fate and faith decide your fortune if you should make some money or enjoy the writing class, buy some writing textbooks, buy some comic books. Here, from your sponsor, Faro's Lounge. Peace, love, and war. I don't like doing this. We'll do these when we do the classes. And all that shit in between.